Hi everyone, my name is Frederick, your sales consultant here at Legacy Motors Ford. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the 2026 Ford Mustang GT. The unit that we have here today is Carbonized Grey Metallic, which looks beautiful paired with the Pony Light package with the blacked out wheels and painted roof. Another thing that it has for looks is the GT Performance package, which gives you the Brembo Brakes paired with the raised spoiler at the back. Another thing that this vehicle has is the valve exhaust system, where you can adjust the tone level as you wish. What we've done as a dealer is added the lower springs on the Mustang paired with the tinted windows. This car is really amazing. So let's take a dive on the inside, take it for a drive, and see what we think of the 2026 Ford Mustang GT. A little bit more details about the Mustang. Gonna look under the hood for the 5-liter Coyote. Here it is, dual throttle body. This vehicle is paired to a 6-speed transmission manual. Nice looking car. I'll show you the size of the trunk. Plenty of room. We have a box for reference on how much space it would use. So now let's get in. So before we head out on the test drive, I want to go over a couple options that you can change with the Mustang. You have the My Mustang over here when you go under features, or you have a shortcut below here. Click on that. Now you can change your exhaust tone level independently of your drive modes. You can change your cluster as well depending on which model you prefer. You can set that as a preferred one. But what I really like is doing a custom mode where you can select here with your steering wheel. You click on that, you can change all your base settings. So I already did a quick profile, basically just a sport mode, sport steering to have the feel a bit more heavy, track exhaust, the engine auto off start, it's disable. My favorite view is the Fox body one. So I set that up here. And then you can actually have different profile as well. You can get up to 6, so that's always something that's great. Your track app, basically you get your rev matching, which is over there right now. It's on. You got your launch control, line lock, and drift brake options as well with your parking brake. Here's all your settings if you would be down at the track. So it's very nice and easy to play around with. You also have your driver assistance down here where you can adjust everything. So without further ado, let's start it and go for a drive. Okay, so now your drive mode's here. So we're gonna go down where normal, sport, track, drag strip, slippery, and the famous custom mode. So now everything is switching over. Back to the display like I set it up. The exhaust is on track right now, steering is on sport. Your cruise control settings over here. For your menu up at the top here. You can see all your temperature gauges, tire pressure, fuel economy. So we're just going to leave it, or fuel ratio, make sure everything looks good. So let's take it for a drive and see what we think. I really like the feel of the steering wheel. The sound of the iconic V8 is always good to have. Now we're doing the speed limit at 110, cruising just below 2000 RPM, 6 speed. Let's see how the car feels back into the normal mode. You can feel the throttle is a little bit less responsive. Puts the exhaust back to a little bit more of a quiet state. Steering feels, you feel a little bit less of the inputs in your steering wheel. So obviously if you're going to go for a long drive, it's probably the settings you're going to want to have, a bit more comfortable. Let's take a look at the cluster for sport mode. The input went back to sport. Exhaust opened up a little bit. And you have the RPM on the left side, speed on the right side. You get your gauge or fuel ratio still in the center. Change that to trips, fuel economy. And then we have the track mode, where we'll take your traction control off, collision assist off as well. Now you have the track style bar for the RPM at the top. You get your gear selector in the center. And now the exhaust is pretty much fully open. Back to the sport steering wheel as well. One thing you can do also with the cluster is change your colors as well. So for example, if you want green, you can change that to green. And let's say you want to change your primary to a blue one, you can change that as well. So it changed the whole look of the vehicle. Obviously I like the green because it will match with, if I go back to the custom mode, with the old Fox body style. I like the green on there. All in all, even though we have the lowering springs on the vehicle, you do feel it's a little bit more stiff. But it's still quite comfortable. Like, it's nothing where you're gonna hit a bump and it feel harsh. the view, you still can see quite nice on the back. I don't feel like there's any corners really where you can't see. Them doors are quite long, so you can just go like this and see your dead angle. There is a little area where you can't see, but you can also look to the back. Got that nice grunt V8. Doesn't take long to get to speed. Obviously, keep in mind it is a sporty car, quite fast, so you want to follow the rules on the road. If you want to go fast, there's always the track, so don't hesitate to go to your local track. Let's say we test the cruise settings right now, speed limit. You can just ease off, put your leg up. Like I said, even though it's a quite of a sports car, it is comfortable to ride for sure. I wouldn't think that, let's say you have to go for a long drive for like 3 hours straight, them seats are quite comfortable. You can easily do that, no issue. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more videos test driving vehicles that we have on the lot. There is going to be a part 2 to this video where we're going to go over, we have 2 more Mustangs in the showroom. This one being the 301A more basic, versus we also have a premium GT and a dark horse. So I'm going to take a video of both of them on the inside, talking about what the difference, mainly the screen and stuff, the seats, how they're like. Both Mustangs we have in the showroom has their Recaro seats as well, so you can see the difference with the more sporty seats. While we're here driving normally, I will put the window sticker of this vehicle in the video. You can pause it to see any other features you're looking for. You do have 2 seats in the back. They're not very big, so I wouldn't necessarily use that for being adults, but I did see people putting car seats in the Mustang. So if you don't necessarily need a family vehicle and you love to have thrills when you drive, this is definitely the unit to get. Also does the backup camera as well. Put the parking brake up, being in neutral. So here's basically a little POV drive that we've done with the 2026 Mustang. If you'd like to see more video like this, let me know. I do plan on doing it with different vehicles as well, just so you have the feel in the vehicle before you do a purchase. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video, and I will see you in the next one.